Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to episode 12.
Yeah, this is once a season we're doing it now.
It's been so long.
We used to do it every week, right? Now we're doing it once a month. Now we're doing it once every...
Oh, so bad.
This is the autumn one, right?
No, we're going to do more. We have a routine. What day? It's Wednesday today, and we said, because I work from home on a Wednesday, every Wednesday we're going to do a podcast and then release it on the Monday.
But what are we going to talk about? Week. She just caught me unawares. I was just watching nonsense that I slate everyone off on their phones for watching, all walking around like that. I'm watching it on a big screen.
No, just hold it there, Dad. Because we haven't got a table today.
What they call little 1 minute videos that people watch on there.
It's called a TikTok. He knows that everyone watches TikTok and does it on his TV, but we've spoken about that before. But anyway.
The difference is, when she shouts for me, I pause the button and I come in here. And if I knew this was happening, I wouldn't come in here. Like, I don't know why. I'm not feeling it today.
I ambushed him because we've been rubbish. Every time I've been up for doing a podcast, he's been like, oh, I don't fancy it. And then every time he's been up for it, I'm like, oh, I don't fancy it. We need to feel it. So I set everything up and I said, Dad, come in here, sit down, let's do it. And then I press record. So yeah, we haven't got a topic today.
Well, we could talk. We don't really have a topic anyway.
But we said we need to be a bit more structured. Nobody wants to hear us just having a catch up. We need to talk about stuff. It's interesting.
Oh, what's happening last week? What's happening last week? You can catch up to news anyway. Do you want our opinions on it, like?
Are you asking them because they can't answer?
I don't know. They can't answer. Send them some text. We had 7 followers. I don't think we've still got 7 left.
We've got none at the moment because we haven't put anything out there, so no one's listening to us.
What's happening last week? Let me think. What's happening last week?
What, with the world?
Yeah, with the world. With us. Do you want to really hear that? I had a shower this morning. That's a big thing. I had a shower this month.
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday, yeah. No, you don't want to hear all that day-to-day stuff.
No, we don't want to hear about us, but
opinions. Oh, yeah. Gary Neville.
All right, go on.
Gary Neville about saying all this flag waving nonsense. I said, I mustn't call it nonsense now. Very patriotic. Don't upset anyone. I don't think any of our 7 followers are middle-aged angry white men, are they?
You never.
I mean, he's a middle-aged white man myself. I am bordering on middle-aged to old white man, but I'm not angry. These flags just appeared from nowhere, right? And it is a bit of a little poke at the the people with slightly more tan.
Remember, we're not
tan skin than me, like, yeah.
Remember, we're not cutting anything. This is.
Sure, I'm not going to say anything insulting, like, because basically there's a little bit of a vibe around. People are getting a little bit paranoid, and really what it is.
Yeah, people are paranoid.
I think it's a reflection on people's own lives. If things are not going too well, you will blame somebody else, and that doesn't just go for one group of people.
Why do people do that?
Because I suppose we all do a little bit, but as we grow older and wiser.
What, like you?
Well, I like to think I'm,
Old and wise.
But anyway,
I thought you weren't old.
Well, look, I'm old by number, but I don't say age is just a number.
Why?
Well, since what's his name? The one who got banged up at 30. What's his name again?
Kelly.
Since he started to use that, I thought, yeah, that's a pretty cool sentence. And I realised why I used it. Like, looks a bit pedo saying that, doesn't it? Like, do you know what I mean? So I don't say that thing. And age is just a number. But it is.
Right, question. Just on that. Is it bad to listen to R. Kelly music?
Oh, that's a funny thing. That's a good point actually. Like, because it's you should have a go at the artist, but not the art.
Oh, yeah? I like it.
You like that one, yeah?
I
heard it off someone else, by the way.
Okay.
I actually remembered it. No, there is a few things that I think I've invented, like, but we'll get that another time. But not that one, like that. No. But the thing is, Gary Glitter was a guy in the 70s, and I liked a few of his records were catchy. And one of his things, "Do you want to be in my gang?" And now I know why he sang that. It was a proper lot. I mean, I'm not talking about 14, 15-year-olds. I'm talking about 11 and 12-year-olds. Yeah, exactly. Like, so it's very hard to listen to a Gary Glitter record and say that was all right, because even the lyrics are saying, I wonder what them lyrics mean, like, and that. But then look at all people we admire. Like, for me, one of my favourite singers is Marvin Gaye. Yeah, he married someone at 15. Yeah, Elvis Presley.
That's crazy. Oh, I watched his.
He married her at 14,
that's
didn't he?
Crazy. I watched his documentary. I did not know that.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
She was literally 14 years old.
But I mean, if it's a love thing, I know it's a bit weird. It's a love thing, a 30-year-old and a 15-year-old, yeah, but...
No, she was 14.
14, and Marvin Gaye, they were grown men, right, but they were young grown men, I'm sorry. I mean, a bit different if you're 16 and a 15-year-old, but 30, but what I'm trying to say is It's not like old Trumpy and his mom. Like I'm mentioning names now, it doesn't matter. Like Trumpy and his mom and Clinton and who is it? Oh, Andrew Wynn's all them like going down an island like waiting for some geezer to import a load of 14, 15-year-olds. Now, that's a bit different, like, you know what I mean? They got married to these girls, and as far as I know, they're stuck together with them. So there is a difference, right? So do we still like Marvin Gaye's music? Yeah, of course I do. I love it. I think it's brilliant. And you love Elvis's music. Elvis is all right, but let's have it right. Elvis did dick his music off a lot of people who Elvis. All his music was stolen off the.
Was it?
Yeah, of course it was. Living like a hound dog. I was watching this thing yesterday, that hound dog thing. He got bundles for it. The original woman who actually sang it got $500 for it.
For his $500, is that it?
Yeah, she got it, and that was it as a cut off. You're going to get $500 for
$500, that's it.
And it was back in the 50s and the 40s, so it was probably like getting $5,000 now or something, which is nothing now. And Elvis got bundles out of it, yeah. And there's other examples. So I'm not knocking Elvis, just that's down his management. He was like, basically he was singing music that was kind of not invented by black people, but invented by sort of, but they couldn't sell a black man on stage in them days, yeah. So they bought a white man, a good-looking white man, put him in there, like, and he sold records for him. But he was a good singer and he had some great moves. Don't get me wrong, but he was originally a lot of his music wasn't his, like, you know what I mean? There you go. Does that put a bit of a down when you love for Elvis, like, yeah?
No, I'm not actually that. I don't love Elvis that much.
No, it's your moment to ride at that minute, yeah.
Marvin Gaye also. So what's his story?
Do you know his story? You know he got shot by the old man, didn't he? Yeah?
I know that.
But you know why the old man was with a weirdo? He was a vicar or something. He was a transvestite vicar, his old man. Imagine that. Exactly, like, you didn't even know that one, did you? See all that stuff I watch on YouTube? It's quite handy, isn't it? Probably a load of bollocks anyway. Bollocks, the one that say bollocks. A load of balls in a sack. Right. Oh my word.
Dad, please.
No more.
Keep it PG.
Yeah, come on, man. We have to put a little spice up a little. We haven't been around for a bit. Like,
I know, we've been gone so long. We've done so many challenges, haven't we? Since we've been gone.
Trying to think what challenge
I did a running challenge. 60k.
She done 60k. I don't hate all that K. It doesn't mean anything.
What's 60k miles then?
It's 100 miles and a half a day, isn't it?
That wasn't easy for me, you know.
Well,
but that wasn't included.
No, hold up. That's 2 miles. You're doing 2k a day.
Yeah, but
if you're a mile and a half, you can do that in 6 or 7 minutes.
He's liberties.
No.
For me.
Eh?
You're liberties. Everyone's like, well done, that was good. Well done.
600k. 600k would have been good. No, that was.
I don't run though, Dad, and I'm not including all the running I did at football.
No. It's basically
liberties.
Eh?
Your liberties.
What is that, liberties?
Yeah. Oh, it's only
but if you divide it all up between 30 days.
I did, but anyway, I did a little bit more actually.
She done it like she didn't do nothing for like.
Sorry, it's not a
for million. For 3 days. Well, he didn't even make that.
$750,000 a million.
Yeah, but that sounds more better than what it is. Really, it sounds like loads. But when you divvy it all up and you do 3 in a second, it's not that many hours. The last day it would look good when 10 hours, 100,000 in one day. That's a good one, yeah. But if you divvy mine all up, it's only 2.5 hours.
Anyway, we've sidetracked. We were talking about Marvin Gaye and.
Yeah, we're going back to our old stuff. What we did for
the
idea is I'm getting older, and I'm just trying to say that I am actually I'm going to try and do a Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Is actually improve as I get older. Like, like red wine, it improves.
It's a good idea.
A bit manky today. Like
he was up for the podcast till he sat down.
And I looked at all this glowing. I sometimes get this red glow, like it's like traffic light. I fell asleep in the sunlight, but I don't cheat.
Oh, because I got a little bit. He's like, oh, you've got mascara on. I was like, no, I haven't.
No, it's not mascara. I mean, other stuff, that brown shit they put all over. That stuff they put all over him. What's it called again?
Oh, it's just a little bit of bronzer. It took me like 3 seconds.
Oh, I was going to say the bronzing is outside, but it is in the middle. It's October now.
Exactly. Such a hater. Hating on my running, hating on my face.
I'm not a hater, but I'm going to start turning on. I'm going to turn on. Don't call me a hater. I don't hate anyone. I'll start turning on to people. I'm not as fortunate as me, you know. Get out of my country.
Alright, let's go back to.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, go back to that. Let's go back to that.
Well, I actually think what Gary Neville said was right. I mean, I'm not trying to say every old white geezer's got the but a lot of them have, like, and I do hear it because I know a lot of them. Obviously, because I'm one of them. Like, they was moaning about this, that. And do you know what it is? It's because we're getting older and you see kids running around, and then the kids don't even look like we used to look like, yeah. So it's a double bubble, isn't it? It's not just that they're foreigners or foreign looking, because they're not foreigners. Most of them, they're born here, right? It's because because they're old and we don't run around. So when someone runs past us, it seems like a lot faster because we're slowing down. And I'm not even slowing down.
You put yourself in that grumpy man bracket.
No. But I'm slowly getting there. But some people are getting there a lot faster. Like
what, in the grumpy old white man bracket?
Some people get old really fast, don't they? And it's for what you do, isn't it? I mean, I don't know what it is. It's too many drugs, too much alcohol, too much stress. Stress is the main one. You think about bad food and booze and drugs and all that. Yeah, that's a big part. But it's stress and worrying about shit. Worrying about stuff. And I think that these videos, podcasts, that's what we're doing. Watching all that and the algorithms that concentrate on one thing and you think, oh no, the world's going down, it's full of light, it's full of mad. It's not. True. I just want our 7 viewers to know, right, there's nothing to worry about. And they're probably not, because they're all about half my age anyway. Which is the 7 viewers? We can't name our viewers. No, we can't. No, we're not allowed to do that. Like,
we don't know them.
They're going to deny. We don't watch these podcasts now. They're going to deny it if they get pulled up on the street or something. What's that geezer's podcast? Man?
That geezer with the dreadlocks.
Does he like it? And his daughter.
With the scary hair.
No, your hair looks alright, man.
I must get my
but she cheated. She's done a little preparing job, like, and she, Dad, can you come here a minute? Like,
what would you have done different if you had time? I put a bit of bronzer on my face because I'm about to go to work.
I know it's a bit gay. Geezer's tightened himself up and all that, yeah, but it's not gay. It's all right. Geezer's always tightened themselves up, you know.
Yeah, but you don't wear makeup.
No, a little wash, man. You know what I mean?
You've just had a wash.
Maybe I should have brought some of that brown shit you put on me.
Yeah, probably you should have. next week. Next Wednesday.
This is what
we're back now.
This is number 12.
This is 12 and we're back. Every Wednesday we're going to do a podcast.
Yeah, she's got to go and I've got to...
It's the only day I'm at home.
I've got to feed the cats, so
I've got work. I've got work today. We've got a game this evening.
So I've done 3 things today already.
What do you mean?
I done a little workout down the bottom, never done a little half hour, washed up all your dishes and put them all away, and I'm doing this like, now I'm going to sleep, like, come back, feed the cats and just go and chill, man.
Oh, what a life.
Right?
What a life.
Yeah, well, I don't want to get stressed out, like, it gets a bit boring sometimes, but do you know what?
Your life's not boring.
No, my life is alright because I think, God, ain't you bored getting a job? I'm like, oh yeah, I'd be so much more excited stacking a shelf, wouldn't I? How exciting is that?
You would not do that job.
Yeah, listen, I'm a bit limited here. What I can do, not what I can do, but obviously I've never really worked before. So what am I going to do? Or work on a building site, and they're going to tell me, no, you've got to have 2 people to carry that because it's health and safety now. All that nonsense. So I couldn't do that, right? Yeah. Well, I remember a few weeks carrying a board like that, and I know you can't do that. What do you mean I can't do that? I can. Watch me. No, you're not supposed to in case you pull your back and all that nonsense. Like, so basically they just want you standing. Basically, what it is, it's all about power and control. Yeah, they just want you standing in a certain place for 7-8 hours. Yeah, and just to be there. So they've got something. So you're just there. You're like, it's like like a jail kind of thing. Like, it's like, why would you be bothered if someone who works with computers, if they're doing it from home? Why would you bother unless you had a meeting or something? You wouldn't. But people like them old managers, they like you to come in, like, so they can see where you are, make sure you're on there. Do you know what? Do you know what they got now? They got this tracking thing. Yeah, I've heard this on the radio as well. Where when people work on their computers, they can tell into their computers whether they're on it or not.
Yeah.
But there's a payback to this. The people that are working there, they can get called a mouse jiggler. It's something that they can plug in there and it automatically jiggles, so they can be in the back having a puff or whatever they're doing, having a cup of tea, having a smoke, whatever, outside, playing a game on their phone, talking nonsense on social media, whatever, and then their mouse jiggles around, and their government's quite hard to work like that. I would have thought results.
That's called micromanaging. If someone has to do that, they're being micromanaged.
Was it?
By their manager.
I mean, back in the old...
Do that. If someone's needing to get a mouse jiggler, right?
Have you heard of them mouse jigglers?
Yeah. Well, no, I haven't.
Well, I've never heard of it. I've seen it.
I've seen them online. But if you have to get one of those New Zealand, that means you're probably being micromanaged.
Spied on.
Yeah, that's it.
Controlled, and all that. Yeah. No, I think fair enough.
Or you're just lazy and you're not working.
If you're employed with someone, if they say to do this, that, and the other, and I want to build with someone, I'm working like a nutter, I still have to work with a nutter for the whole day. Yeah. But if I say, look, can I work for a nutter and go home after 3 hours, and I've done 8 hours of work in 3 hours?
No, they
don't like that. But even though the same work would have got done, but why not?
My job would rather me do that. If I said to my manager, I've got X, Y, Z to do. If I bash it out in 3 hours, can I just work the morning and go home? They'll be like, yeah, of course.
Well, that's cool then. Why do they do that?
Why do they do that?
Why don't you do it?
I
love such a it's a football.
Because
she's one of 20%ers. She's not bothered, is she? She likes being
but sometimes I might say,
yeah, I know.
I'm gonna work from home today.
But you're saving it for when you need to do other things like.
I like being in work.
You like it then, that's all right. But most people don't, right? That's the unfortunate thing.
Yeah,
right?
that is unfortunate.
But yeah, I mean, people don't want to be there. And if they can, if they've got obviously, if you're stacking shelves, working in a building, so you can't do it on a computer, can you? You know what I mean? But soon, all that's going to be a police. What's it called? I forgot the word. Look. I forgot the word what it is now.
Like,
doing some more reading, you know. I started reading the other day. I got a magnifying glass. If I'm outside, I don't need the magnifying glass. A police.
That's my next book I'm reading.
Anyway, good to be great.
No, good to great.
Oh, right.
I haven't started yet though.
What if you're bad? If you got bad, just all right. Yeah.
My manager got that for me actually.
Yeah. Well, doesn't he think you're great yet? Liberties. You know, applauding is good. Oh, it's good.
Always room for improvement, Dad.
What's that?
Gonna
be. I just don't like that. I just don't like that word "great" because it's that lunatic over make America great again. What a disaster! Turn America into something even more crazy than what Hitler had. Whoa, that's deep, but true. He's good night reading his Mein Kampf, old Trumpy poos. But he does make enough. Do you know what? I feel good. I feel guilty because I laugh at him, and I think I shouldn't be laughing because this is serious stuff. This geezer.
Yeah, it's like a.
You know
it's actually like a.
It's a cartoon. It's like a sketch. It's like a sketch. But
I don't believe this is real life.
I wanted him to win so I can be amused for the next 4 years, especially with all the comedians doing their stuff. Because if anyone else wins, it's boring. But the whole world could be in threat here because of this lunatic. Like, and I want my 4 years. Well, it ain't 4 years of amusement because there ain't going to be no. That was the last election, by the way. You know that, didn't you? And I'm not joking either. That's it.
Yeah, go on.
That's what I'm saying. He's there forever, so I'll be amused forever until suddenly.
What do you mean? He's there forever?
He ain't giving up his presidency. That's it until he's dead.
No way.
Yeah, and I thought
you have to give it up after 4 years.
Yeah, but he's not going to give it up.
No, but you have to.
No, but who's going to make it? Think about it. What he does, he's quite clever with. What you do is you get everyone, you sack all the.
I don't know politics.
You sack all the people. When you got sort of certain amount, I think they have more powers than the Prime Minister here. Like I don't really know enough about it to babble on about it. But what you do is if you get your own people in, he did it the first time he come in. He was just testing the waters and that. But to vote for someone like that a second time, there must be. I don't want to say that because I know people that vote.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't want to go.
So I'm not saying that these are lovely people, like, do you know what I mean? But the thing is. Maybe I'm watching the propaganda from the other side, and he's not that bad really, but he is.
I don't think anyone will ever.
No, I watched the balance. I watched lots of TV and balance, and when you see his people, they're like, it's like a joke, man. They're blatantly lying and that, you know what I mean? And it's. I'm only saying that there's lots of places in countries in the world that do this or have people like that. But they ain't the most powerful ones. See, this is serious in this country because it's the most powerful country in the world, and they have a lot of, like, you know what I mean, say what goes on because they have the most bombs. Unfortunately, that's the case here anyway. He's a lunatic, and he needs to. And to be honest with you, I hate to say this, right? But if he got one in the back of his nut, I'd be quite. I wouldn't be unhappy about it. I wouldn't be unhappy about it. No. But a lot of people would say that because I think the whole thing would collapse. If he's got a bunch of guys ready to take his place, then it's pointless, really, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But what worries me is if that geezer gets a terminal illness, like, he's thinking, I've got 6 months to live, let's take the whole lot of us with him. The whole lot. Because he's a mean, selfish old man, and that's what he is.
Oh, this is getting really deep. I feel like we need to...
No, this is a geezer we don't know. Like, oh, is he going to come after me?
I don't know.
If I get 7 million followers, there might be a knock on the door when he's still down in Mitcham, like, right, you're coming with me, but he's got a little mob called Ice, right? Yeah,
I have to chop that bit out.
No, you chop nothing out, man. You know what I mean? We have to not spice this thing up, but let's get opinionated about it. What's going on? And if anyone's got some good things to say about him, like, I mean, he's so funny sometimes. The stuff he rambles on about how good the grass is and the different kinds of grass and how it breathes. I mean, he's talking a lot of nonsense, but and I'm in stitches there listening to it, and I think, oh man, this kid's just crazy, man. You know what I mean?
He's ruling the country.
He's ruling the world. You know, and people are grovelling up to him. And it's sickening to see that. Grovelling up to a bully, but I suppose maybe we've all done it at some point, maybe to get a better job or to save us getting beaten up, you know, on a basic level. got to be nice to someone because, you know what, but on the stage in front of the cameras, everyone's like nodding and bowing to him, like, and I remember that, what's his name, that geezer who calls himself King, yeah, Charlie Windsor, yeah, he's going, I bet when he went, oh God, that awful man, he's finally gone out of my house. Can you imagine him like when he went? Yeah, he had to invite him for dinner the other day, didn't he? And he had to take him out a little merry-go-round around the palace, like on a little coach and horses. They couldn't go out on the streets, like, because he's not that, people are not keen on him. Like, not here they are. Over there, it's about a third of the people think he's cool, man. He's funny though. He gives you entertainment on a nightly basis, like. So we have to diversify a bit here, talk about something else. If you don't want to hear the same old crap that you see on YouTube and all the tellies and what's going on, we'll go back to our Norring. Well, what did you do yesterday?
We had a few of those.
Yeah, but let's get opinion.
What did you get up to? I haven't spoken to you all week.
Yeah, well, we don't. I'll see her fleetingly because I look after the babies. Not babies anymore. I'll call them babies. Babies. Yeah, babies. And so I'll see him. So this is the only chance on a Wednesday morning when she can get to her computer. Fine, that's a job. It's
the deal.
This is more
the deal. I can work from home on a Wednesday, and he's not allowed to moan at me for being on my computer on my phone.
And I don't moan at her no more. And I get to talk to her in the car sometimes.
Yeah.
About different types of bread that we want to buy.
Oh God, yeah, we had an argument this morning. On the way home from dropping the kids off about bread.
About bread, yeah.
We had an argument about bread.
I got young about it. She didn't want to divert to get her parcels.
He's a child.
She wanted to go to her little parcels.
No.
What are you doing?
Before we finish, I'm going to tell the story. We're driving home from Banstead and we're passing by a locker which has got some parcels in it for the kids' party coming up. And there's a shop there. So I said, well, I'll go and get the parcels. You go and grab some bread from the shop. Nope, that's not the bread I want. I want to go to this shop. Which is not in... We're not passing that shop. It's like past home and going to the shop. Plus, it's in drop-off hours. You can't do all the shortcut routes because you can't drive down the school road. Anyway, I didn't even make a big deal about it. I just said, no, let's just go to that shop.
No, she said, no, we're not going. She's behind the wheel. I've got my choice here.
No, I didn't say.
You know what she said to me? You just think about breakfast. Look at the state of you fat git. Well, she didn't say you fat git.
No, I didn't.
Get rid of this, like.
No, I didn't. Why are you making that up?
No,
I'm not obsessed with food. That's what I said.
And then you said something about my weight, didn't you? You did. Because this is payback for the days that I didn't have an ounce of fat on me. Not an ounce of fat, but I never had a bad. No, but it's fair. And I used to make smarmy comments that people that were a bit overweight could hear me, and I did do it intentionally sometimes in order so they could think, fucking hell, I'm a bit fat. Should I do something about it?
Yeah, because that's going to help.
Probably doesn't.
Did it help you when I said that in the car? When I said,
"Too right, Elsie." Someone said, "Don't eat that bread." Yeah, but
did you eat it?
No, but I was getting the good.
Did you get it?
No, but I was getting the good bread, the sourdough bread.
No.
That don't make you fat. Well, it makes you less fat, doesn't it? Where's that thumb sticking on my head, man?
Because you just done a thumbs up.
Is that what happens?
I guess so.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it just did.
Yeah, but my thumb went up, not the thing on the screen, man.
I don't know. Anyway, the point is, you just said it helped me saying that about your weight.
Yeah, and I'm eating
everything.
And what? 2 or 3 hours later, I'm a bit hungry. Can you make something?
Yeah, because it's lunchtime. It's lunchtime.
What, you're a robot? Oh, got to eat every 4 hours, yeah?
No, I get
you eat when you're hungry.
No, that's your problem, Dad.
What?
That's your problem.
So I get hungry every 2 hours and I don't eat for 10. So I balance it out a little bit.
He told me he was fasting the other day for 10 hours, but he was
12 hours.
He was
14,
sleeping the whole time.
I used to get up after a couple of hours and have a snack and go back to sleep.
No, my mum's obviously I'm fasting for 10 hours a day.
What's
and I was
that?
like, when are you fasting? Like the day? No, at night time. That was really
That's
bad. Part
of the fast, obviously. I don't sleep for 10. I sleep for 6 now. That's loads more than before.
Yeah, but then you're just not eating for a few hours before and after you sleep.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? What's the start? Listen, mate, if anyone's ill out there, right? Forget about doctors. No, I wouldn't say forget about doctors.
Why are you going deep again?
Eh?
Why are you talking about people being ill?
Deep. This is a
No,
whole
that's
point
sad.
about
Don't talk about people being ill.
No, not ill, not ill.
Like,
When you got little swellings and stuff like that, and you feel a bit. The key is fast. I know it's really hard to do, and I tried to do 22 hours a few weeks ago, and I was getting headaches and all sorts. But if you get used to it, it's good for you, man. Fast. There's more to life than just food and a bit of how's your father. You know what I mean? No, but then it's just cringe, man. But all people think about is those two things, and that's what animals think about. And we're a bit more than animals, aren't we? Like thinking about food now. where we can get off with someone like
Anyway,
you know what I mean? No, don't off the subject now.
I wasn't. I was going to say sorry that I said something about your weight in the car.
Why did you say sorry?
Yeah.
Serious? Yeah? Oh, thanks.
Sorry, Dad.
That's alright. Oh, look at that.
What did I say?
I'm 14 stone.
What did I say?
5'9".
It wasn't that. It wasn't as horrible as what you're making out. What did I say?
I just said, call me a fat git, which I look at you. You're not supposed
no,
to
I didn't. I said no. Bread's the problem. That's why you're not losing weight. That's what I said. That's not as bad.
So how do I bread not better? No.
Yeah, but still, my point was bread is the problem. That's my problem. Like I don't want to eat bread because it makes me put on weight. So my point was that's your problem. You're eating bread. You're not. That's why you're putting on weight. And then you said I called you a fat GIT.
Bread was a good invention at the time, like 10,000 years ago. I think it got invented on 12. Agriculture started, yeah. No, because obviously it fed a lot of people, and they could, you didn't have to hunt and gather. And what we're going to get, but really, it ain't done us no favour in the long run. Because it brought something out which is so tasty. Yeah, when you mix it up with butter and just put some scrambled egg on top, you can't beat it, man. It's a bit of cheese and all that. But all these things, apart eggs, as long as they're organic and free range, are very good for you. Like, do you know what I mean? And butter is meant to be good as well, but you got to. It's not just that. But you got to get the right stuff. You got to get that stuff from the supermarket. You got to get the grass-fed stuff, the organic stuff. That's the gear you got to get, man, because they ain't got the chemical stuff. It's the chemicals taking it over years that slowly eat away around inside.
I think it's best not to eat it after we finish this loaf.
That loaf is already in my bag. No, I'll tell you why, because the kids don't eat butter, don't eat brown bread. I don't know why, man. Do you know what I mean? I didn't think kids were racist, you know that.
Right, we're stopping it.
I don't want no brown. I don't want no brown. I just want white bread, like.
That's not funny.
No, but why is it that I only?
Because it tastes grainy.
No. Because what it is, white bread don't taste like nothing. So when you put the stuff that you have in between, whatever you fancy, you only taste that. Yeah. You don't taste the bread. So you're just tasting that, and you've got something to hold it together. But when you put it in brown bread or whatever, you actually taste the bread as well. So they only want to taste what's inside the bread. So that's why they don't want it. So what I'm thinking is, we're going to get some brown bread and spray it white. Obviously, it's not that
deep. I'd just rather have bread. They just don't eat it.
No. What I'm saying is, I've took the bread because then you can go and get. Because I can't get bread from the shops.
Don't worry, I don't want your
bread. Right, I left the butter and the bacon there. All right.
I don't want bacon and butter.
Oh, I'll take that in all then.
Go on then.
No, I won't. Because I'll come in tomorrow and there won't be nothing here. And I'll go in and shot, and I'll remember I'll leave it in. I can have it tomorrow.
Right, let's say bye. We have done more than 20 minutes.
Have we done more than 20?
We've done 27 minutes.
I always watch them back once, like, to see was that
You can't
right.
watch it back today. Oh, you can. I'll leave my laptop. I've got to go work.
What do I do? Shut it down.
Right.
See you later.
See you next week, and we're back in action every week, no matter what, no matter how. Right, may need to make. What? I know. Let's challenge ourselves that we have to do it every Wednesday, even if we don't up for it.
Right, and in 3 Wednesdays' time, what's the date today? Yeah, in 3 Wednesdays' time, we're doing a special one on my grandma because her birthday's actually the next day.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, she hers is on the 30th, but we're doing one on the 29th, which is a Wednesday.
Okay,
yeah?
perfect.
So we need to find a little bit of info. I have to go and find some info. I mean, I know a little bit, but not enough.
Cool.
Because she was how long? She was 1908. She was born, so. It's not an anniversary. I think. How many she died? She died a couple of weeks before them buildings come down in America. Of, what are they called? Twin Towers, that's it. She would have thought that would have been the end of the world.
Let's definitely do that. We'll see you next week.
See you later.
Laters.
Bye.